Sit. Good boy. So to release him to be free when you're on a walk, you want to just have him sit first. Sit is a transitional position. Everything starts and ends with sit. And if you're going to allow him to be free, and even for the rest of the walk, for the next hour, you just want to let him be free and pee and sniff and do whatever on a loose leash in front of you, then just have him sit, and then with your right hand, pat his chest and say, go, because he knows that means that he's free, and he can go wherever he wants. Just make sure you keep that leash loose. If he's pulling you, because I haven't seen you handle him yet, but if he has a tendency to pull you, just make sure that he doesn't. Just do that. He's going to get used to the fact that he has a good 6 or 7 feet, because your arm is a couple feet long, so he's got like 8 feet around you that he can go, but there's a zone that he can be in, but he just can't pull. And we have this little tiny prong collar on, which you can see throughout the video. It's used very gently, but it makes it way easier for people that haven't handled a lot of dogs to just control their dog, because all you have to do is a little like that. Doesn't hurt the dog, but it gets the message across to them very clearly that you know, they need to stop pulling. So it's really about what you do, though. See what I'm doing? When he tries to pull a little, I'm just pulling back a little bit, and he gives up. So that's just a little aside, little talk about the pulling if he's on free time. But when you want to call him back to come to you and have him back in training mode, you want to call him to come, of course. And the way that I do that is I always practice calling him to come to me when he's at least looking away from me, and especially if we're out in public, especially if he sees a distraction, I'm definitely going to practice his recall, because we want him just like to have that like muscle memory, like it's just a reflex. He hears the recall and he just breaks away from whatever he's looking at, and that's not going to be as good if we're practicing when he's staring at us. So at least wait till he gets interested in something else, or he looks at something, his ears perk up, or at least if he turns away, and call him back to come to you. So the way that I do that, just to make it really simple for you, left hand leash like this, right hand reward, have the reward in your right hand. I'll show you why it's like this in a second. And he's busy doing something else, facing away from me. Come! See how he's coming to my right hand target? Good, his nose touches it, it opens up, he gets his reward, my left hand grabs the leash. See, if he comes to you, since the leash and the collar comes up by his right ear, when he's coming to you, it'll be on your left. So it's really easy just to grab that leash. Sit. He'll help you. See how he helped me by spinning around on my left? I had him sit. That's how you get him back on the clock. Okay, and then you can walk, like in training mode. Sit. I'm going to release him again and do it one more time. Out of a calm sit stay, my right hand, see he's on my left, so my right hand just reaches over, pats his chest and says go. He knows that means he's released to be free. He's wants to go over there for some reason. I'm going to call him back to me as soon as he's looking away from me. Probably going to go over there again. Come! See, he's coming to my right hand target. Good. Grab the leash so that he can't take the food and run off. He spins around on my left. Sit. And if he doesn't do that, you want to just step into him and he'll swing around on your left. But just practice that like you see on the video, and like we'll show you in person, and practice it in conjunction with seeing distractions out in public. We're going to have at least him seeing dogs out on this video as well, and show you how to do it in real life. But he already knows it really well, even for just doing it for a couple of weeks, and he'll just get better if you keep practicing it this way. Okay.